Hey everyone. Um, I want to touch base with you guys real quick about this new Google Assistant feature that's being released. I'll turn some light on here for you. So, there's a lot of people that are actually concerned about what is happening with Google Assistant. Um, Mainly the part where you can basically have it call for you and set up appointments, the whole appointment setting portion. But what's worrying people is that this technology can be used against people, um, kind of like the what is it called? I believe it's like an augmented reality where they can remove people or items or whatever it may be out of the video. Um, the same thing could happen with this voice where it could literally turn into a snowball effect where a user could be impersonated with Google Assistant or another software that could mimic the same algorithm and learn that user's voice type. Like myself, it could learn my voice within 60 seconds or less. It will basically mimic the tone, the way that you speak, and it turns that into an algorithm. And so that's really starting to freak people out. They're worried about, what is this going to spin into? What will this turn into? um, but honestly, you really shouldn't have to worry about it. I mean, technology is going to become scary. There's always a good and bad side to everything. Um, we've been dealing with this for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. Every civilization has its ups and downs, and every civilization has its personal gain. Oh, you're going to bed? Well, it's nice to see you drop by. Yeah, I'm just hanging out in my kitchen. But yeah, so I mean, you really don't have to worry too much about the technology. It's really my concern would be the people that are felons that have a record. Those are the ones that you need to watch out for. And quite frankly, they should have a ban to some extent on these types of technologies if they can be used for uh, evil purposes, I guess you would call it, or have cruel intentions. Just like how people that commit credit card fraud aren't allowed around credit card machines or machines that can copy credit card numbers and the like of that. Checks, like frankers, you can't be around any of that if you've been around fraud. Um, Same thing with embezzlement. You can't be around a computer. You can't be around any technology that can access banking transactions. So all of those things, they all tie together in their own way. So really, it's not so much about the technology to fear, but more of the user itself that you would have to be watching out for. And in these instances, I myself have already prepared for these things. So um, yeah, yeah. Alexa is a big concern for a lot of people. But like I said, it really it goes back to the way that the tech is being used. So if that technology were in the wrong hands, yes, it could be altered and used for that particular person's purpose or their personal gain, or a group of individuals, maybe some malicious hackers, could actually use that information to their advantage. But it really comes down to the way that the technology is used and who it's being used by. Now, if that technology would require that each person was registered and maybe they had these secondary or even tertiary or so on types of security protocols where they can do verification from your device and you can say set my device to be the only device on my account that connects, and that way it'll route back to your device. It'll copy your machine ID number, which is your MAC address, usually your IMEI number or your DEC ID, along with the phone number that it's tied to, and then you would have your email address registered to that device. So um, if someone tried to hack your account or duplicate it and you're already making transmissions from another device that you've already registered, then that would isolate it down to not having a string of incidents occurring on your account or on your behalf. And so I think that that's what they really should do when they go to spin this tech into full throttle, is to make sure that those redundancies are eliminated and that you don't have that much of a risk factor when it comes down to a data breach or unauthorized user access. So that would be my take on it. It's really not too hard to think about. And if Google hasn't figured this out yet, shame on them. So we're all thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it, and yeah, I just had to talk about it real quick. So I hope you're all having a good night. Right now it is 1:04 a.m. here, and I think I'm gonna play some video games for a little bit since it is Friday night. I'm off till Monday, so yeah, I will see you all there. Oh, you keep yours unplugged? If you ever want to try, ask her if she works for the CIA and see if she shuts off on you. It's a funny little trick to play. You say, are you wiretapping me? Are you recording me? Do you work for the CIA? Do you collect data for the CIA? And typically they usually shut off, like the light will flash and it'll make that little bloop sound, and it just kills. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but my cheeks are blistered. I even have some little marks all underneath my neck. I've been out in the sun, so I've been getting cooked. Not too bad on my arms, but I got it real bad on my face, all across my eyebrows. Yeah, I am a bit red. Cooked goose. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. How have I been? Oh, not too bad. Just I've been really busy around the house and between housework, helping my daughter with her schoolwork, getting her prepared for her California trip, which she has this weekend with her school, um, doing jobs. I mean, I've just been busy, really, really busy. And then earlier I was back in the studio area here of the house, and I was working on some new tracks. Or technically, it was two tracks that I was working on, and I dedicated the rest of my time to the latter of the two. So, um, but yeah, I'm just trying to spend my time accordingly. My wife's at work, and she gets off in about 5 hours here. And I don't know if I want to go to sleep or if I want to um, make coffee and stay up and play video games. You know what? I need to get that paper off the wall. I'll just have to find a new spot for that shit because it looks tacky. And there goes some of my business cards. Whoa. That one can stay up there. Right? Oh, your mom fractured her foot? Yeah, I ran for like, I don't know, it was like 21 hours of jobs and work that I had to run around, and there was probably like 5 hours of that was driving. So the other 16 was actual like time on the clock that I was doing over the last day and a half. Um, I worked overnight night before last, and then I had to work again early morning into the afternoon, and then I had to run my wife to work, and then I came back and I went to another overnight after that until like 1 o'clock in the morning last night or this morning. So I've had the rest of the day off and just been kind of enjoying my time. Yeah, that really sucks. Hurting your foot really sucks. I did do some damage to my right knee recently in the last like week or two here. And I think it's from lifting those printers because they're like 500 pounds fully loaded. And me and my buddy, we usually split it and we'll each, do deadlift on 250-ish a piece. But I think all that lugging it around really started to take a toll on my legs. Well, that's good to hear that your mom's doing better. I've got to help my little brother out. He wants to go out to Phoenix from, I guess he's in Apache Junction or East Mesa or somewhere. He didn't tell me yet, but he said he wants to go out to Phoenix so he can take up a job that's starting him anywhere from like $14.50 to $16 an hour. And then after 90 days, they're going to bump him up to $23 an hour. So I'm waiting to hear back from him over the next day or so and see when he wants me to drive him out there. Hopefully I can time it, with my service calls that come up here. That way I don't have to go too far out of my way. I'm just trying to do the right thing as a big brother. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy. Just a little bit. I was on a Hangouts with D a couple days ago. Like middle of the day. Make some lazy man's noodles here. I don't know how many people know about this, but if you look at the cup of these noodles, right on the side it says right here, do not microwave. I microwave them all the time. Been microwaving them for like 23, 24 years. Probably longer than that, actually. You don't microwave them? I got all the hot water I need right there. Right in the microwave. Oh, but my wife bought this the other day. Let me get rid of this coffee cup here. So, we already had a coffee pot here. And then she went and scooped this thing up. And get rid of some of this crap. My daughter's been sticking her cups up here. But yeah, so we already had a little coffee pot there. Really? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Probably because I got too close to this other stuff here. Where is... think this is the one I want. Caramel macchiato. And the other one there's buttery caramel. And then I've got a vanilla nut by Don Francisco, whatever it is. This is a red brick. I think we got this from, what's that place called? Winco. Oh my god, it's so bomb. Just want to eat it right out of the bag. So you have any plans for the weekend? Damn it. It's choking me. Hate it when it slides up. Cancer noodles and coffee. And icing on the cake. You're too funny. Too funny. Let's see if I can set this thing up here. Alright, I think I have water already. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, that's not gonna fit under there. Shit. I can't put this big ass cup under there. I think this is what I had to use last time. Was a smaller cup, because this is obviously like way larger. Let's see if I can get this right. Let that heat up. So yeah, once it's done heating up here, I can, there it is. That green light has to stop blinking. Once that's done, I should be pretty good. What the hell this is in here? Extra USB cable. Have you watched the new Cat Williams? This one here. He's sweating like a beast. I think it's like Great America or something like that, or America Great, or you hate him. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can do this right here. Well, it's going. I'm only using the half cup. I'm not doing the full one. This one's the full one. Yeah. This thing's a freaking beast, so I love it. Any day now. Oh yeah, need a cream. Stuff is so good. Sweet cream. I'm guessing that this doesn't shut itself off. I just brew as much as I need. I'll kill that. And let that finish dripping there. You use the same stuff? Is this frozen? Please God, I hope it's just frozen and not like... I hope it's not bad. Kind of hard to tell. Yeah, that's still good. If it's bad, it's real thick. Well, I've had it in my like freezer. So it's hard to tell if it's like... I mean, it tastes fine. I think it just got chilled too much. But like, watch, you can see it. If I pour it out instead of using the spout, kind of has a little bit of a... Alright. Now, let's do this. Ah, shit. I think I was supposed to have more space to do that. That's what my wife did. Damn it. Try this again. Sounds like a dying pig. Right? supposed to aerate it. And I can set that there. Rinse this out. Run this under some water. Clean it off all the way. There we go. So it didn't really make it the way that I expected. I mean, it came out just like it looks like a normal coffee to me, but I guess it kind of came out okay. So. Oh wait, I know what I'm missing. All right, that part's done. Chocolate and caramel both. I have to have both. Yeah. My microwave's still beeping. I'm just gonna let the noodles sit until I'm done with my coffee. Ha 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 ha. That's how I'm gonna look when I'm done with this cup. Yeah, we have a lot of Jack stuff around the house. I think my wife has her pocket watch out here too. Ooh, that is hot. It's really good, but it's hot. Wow. Oh, where'd it go? I know it was up here the other day. Oh, is this it? No. Well, shit. It was out here. Yeah. So I've been making a dent on getting things taken care of. You know, one thing at a time. So now I need to figure out what's wrong with my refrigerator. That is a good possibility. She might actually have it on her. You ever play God of War at all? Yeah, it's not freezing like or it's not freezing and it's not chilling. So the stuff in the freezer is not getting frozen. So I had to get my deep freezer and bring it over. So um now I've got my deep freezer there behind my hand, and then the fridge itself is not it's not freezing on the freezer side, and it's not chilling as cold as it usually is. So I'm thinking it's probably out of Freon. I'm hoping that that's the case. If it were the compressor, I think that I wouldn't hear it kicking on. So my guess is that it's low on refrigerant, which is kind of ironic that it's a refrigerator, and there's a good chance that it's out of refrigerant. I guess you can see the blue. Yeah, that's so good. I actually thought about getting the Jack tattoo. Um, like how his eyes are in his face. I want to get that tattooed on the backs of my hands. So whenever I cover my face with my hands, it would make his face. So I could put him up like this, or maybe like right here, and have the eyes and then the stitching. So if I put both my hands up, you know. So I want to get that on the outside, and then on the inside, I'm gonna get the candy skull on one half. So whenever my wife is holding my hand, it has a little heart. It's like a heart, but it's made out of two skeletons, and one's a male, one's female. Like, you know, it's pretty obvious. It's not like the male one has a dick or anything. It's just they look like the candy skulls, you know, but more Dia de los Muertos, you know. I hope it's not the condenser. But either way, it should be covered under the warranty. Yeah, there's so much shit that I want to do right now. Like, I want to set up, I want to buy another tattoo kit because there's some ones that have some guns included. So then that would give me a few extra guns, and then I can use my sling that I have here, and then I would have extra parts for it, and then the kit that I want to get, it comes with a shit ton of colors, like more colors than any person starting out would need, and it would just be awesome, you know, to have that much. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing it. I'll probably end up doing it myself. My intentions are to have basically everything from here down just covered. Um, may as well. Let's see if I can set this down here. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually have the word panda on this hand from my thumb across my knuckles. There's the P. And then this one has Manda on it. And the A is on my thumb. Damn it. Yeah, we've got a lot of panda stuff around here too. I even have a candy skull panda right here. A little statue. I think it has a cat with it or something. Or a little teddy bear. It's like a dead teddy bear. It's got its head ripped off. Yeah, Skyrim's pretty cool. I actually have ESO on PS4. I just don't have it on PC. Otherwise, I'd probably play you. Unless the server, I don't know. I don't think the servers are connected with ESO. Are they? I mean, if they are, I'll play. I just don't have anybody to play with. Like as far as that particular game. Like, I think I've showed you my little collection of video games over here. I have more than the average person does. There's probably a few $1,000s worth of games just in that corner alone right there. Yeah, I don't have Morrowind. I used to play Oblivion on PC, but I've only seen them port Skyrim so far. I haven't seen them port the other ones. Let's see if I can tip this down here on my chair. Plug this one a bit. There we go. I hate the tank game. Which one? Armored Warfare? Or World of Tanks? This one is called Tropic Thunder. I think they should have called it Jungle Fever. That would have been funny. But yeah. It tastes like pineapple and mango and banana, I think. I want to play some games. Did you get a PS4 yet? Yeah. One of my favorite drinks was 99 Bananas. I used to drink that stuff like it was going out of style. And it would get me pretty fucked up too. I'd be lit. Like bad. Oh shit. I'm on her. I'm on my daughter's login right now. Oh yeah. Well, if you're gonna get it from Walmart, if that's what you're gonna do, I would, if I were you, I would get the Pro because you're gonna end up paying like $100 more, and you'll get, I think, double the space. Oh, come on, adjust. The fuck? I see that one. I don't see the white side. I see the black side with the gray. I don't see the white side with the gray. Yeah, the PS4 Pro, it handles the shading and all the vectors, way better. It has a lot more detail as far as like drawing out the mapping and just way more detail. It's a beautiful system. Now, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I guess it gives the One X kind of a run for its money, but the One X, the difference is the One X, that the Xbox One X, which was called Project Scorpio, that one has native 4K. Um, so it's actually like built in, whereas the PS4 Pro, the architecture was updated with the software. Basically, it's just a firmware update, and I can't remember what they added to it, but I don't think it's true native 4K. I think it's forced 4K. It's basically like a virtual environment of it. But if you're gonna go with PlayStation, I would get the Pro. Now, if you're tight on cash, you can get a PS4 for like $150. I know I see them on offer up all the time, anywhere from like 150 to $200. Sometimes they give them away with games. But this game right here is badass. Like, damn it. And now you want coffee. Let's see if I can turn away from that light there. Wait, new game. That's it. I just totally had a brain fart. I was supposed to get out of her login and go to mine. There we go. Yeah, you've already watched God of War, the new one. Yeah, it's badass. There's another game coming out called Days Gone. I'm waiting for that one, and then DayZ H1Z1. I think that comes out on the 28th or the 23rd of this month. So anywhere from like another week and a half to 2 weeks from now, that one should be out. They have a pre-order bundle. It's like $23, I think. Yeah, yeah. DayZ is pretty badass. but you do have to have PC to play it right now. I don't know anybody that has early access on PS4, but yeah, Daisy originally started from Arma 2. It was a mod, kind of like how, what was it? Counter Strike was built off of, was it Unreal Tournament or Half Life or something? Can't remember what the hell they used to build that, but that was like way, way, way back. Right? The more zombies, the better. I have this one game that I still haven't even really got into, like super big. Like I played a few levels on it. It's called Zombie Army Trilogy, and it's basically like you're killing a bunch of Nazi zombies. This one right here. This game is fucking badass. Like it's fun. Oh shit. Yeah, my friend Jameson Boas, he makes the music for Resident Evil. And then he just did the like this what not the soundtrack, but it's like the singing parts for this new cartoon called Agretsuko. It's on Netflix. It's got this little like fox chick and she's in an office with like other animals. And so they're supposed to be like office workers or whatever, but they're all represented by a different type of animal. And every time she like gets pissed off, she goes to like the bathroom or she goes out to do karaoke and she busts out her microphone and every time she starts singing, it's all like death metal. And that's Jameson's voice. He does all that shit for that. He did the video games Until Dawn. He helped on Final Fantasy 15. Like, but yeah, if you have Netflix, check it out. It's called Agretsuko. It's like Agretsuko, I think. It should be under like the anime cartoon area. It's a pretty cool thing. Like if you follow the storyline, it's pretty cool. Like you could actually get into it if you've ever like been into anime or cartoons or anything. Let me see if I can whoop this guy's ass. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I already died. I wonder. I think it's Netflix exclusive. I was gonna say if it was on Hulu too, I could just give you my login so you could use it. But if you don't have Hulu, you can always use my Hulu. God, I don't know what the hell I got in my eye. Fuck. Oh, I got you figured out now, buddy. Shit. Shit. There's fucking two of them? God damn it. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. I know how to beat these guys now. I think. Okay. There's one. Shit. There's fucking more of them? Shit. I'm gonna fucking die. Shut up already, goddammit. fucking shit. I'm getting killed over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here for now, just so I can pay attention and play. Not to be a dick or anything, but I could probably broadcast it. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over from here to the PlayStation. All right, I'll be back on in a second here. Anybody else that's I don't know who else just jumped on, but just I'll be on my live stream on the PlayStation here. All right, I'll see you later, Pinky. Have a good night.